Because, for example, let's go to Romans 15:4. It says this, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." So we have to have that patience and comfort of the scriptures, and that's going to give us that hope. And hope is not going to make us ashamed either. So we're going to go to Acts 14:2. So this is the book of Acts 14:22, 14th chapter and the 22nd verse. It says, "Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith." So in other words, this was Paul and the other brothers were doing. They were going throughout all the cities of Greece, and they were telling all the brothers to stay in the truth and exhort them in the faith, meaning push them to continue in the faith, not to fall out. And that we through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Meaning, through a whole lot of tribulation, we must enter into the kingdom of the Most High. That's the way we must go into this kingdom, through a whole lot of tribulation. So we're going to go through a whole lot of things, but we must take it. We must be strong in the power of the Most High's might. Because the Most High says that we're going to go suffer a whole lot, but the thing is, we must endure to the end. The same that's going to endure to the end are the ones that's going to be saved. Ephesians 6:10 is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So, as being children of the Most High, we must stand. Because we already know that we're in that evil day. Ephesians 6:10, it says this, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." Meaning, in the power of his might, that strong doctrine. Keep that strong doctrine with you. "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." What's this wiles of the devil? His trickery. To trick you out, to push you out the truth. That's the wiles of the devil. The Most High wants you to stay away from those wiles of the devil. Because he knows how the devil can easily just take you out the truth. He said just by something that's small. By your woman, by your mother, by your friend. That's how the devil can do it. He works. If he can't get you, he's going to get someone else. If he's going to get someone close to you. Because, for example, let's go to Matthew 13:19. It says this, "When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catches away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received the seed by the wayside." You're going to end up right by the wayside then. Because then Satan's going to send someone in and say, "Come out that truth. Let's go and go back to Christmas. Let's just do something else. Let's go sell drugs. Let's go rob someone." That's what Satan wants you to do. So let's go back to Ephesians 6:11. "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." We don't plan to get an army like the people of carnal people would get all those guns and things like that and tanks. We don't plan to do that. So we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Yeah, because right here, this is Satan's time to rule. So let him do all the killing. Let his children kill. "But against principalities." A principality is a demonic power. A power. That's what it meant. Like a power that we can't see. That's what a principality is. This said that the word principality does not mean principles. All right. It does not mean like things that's like scriptures. Because there are people that say Christ put all principalities down. Meaning because they don't understand what a principality is. So it said against principality, against powers. Powers meaning those that's high and demonic powers. Against the rulers of darkness in this world. The rulers of darkness are Satan and his servants. And against spiritual wickedness in high places. Because there are certain people that's like wealthy and super rich that actually praise to these elders gods or these demonic gods. And they want to get power from them. So we have to protect ourselves from these. "Wherefore, take ye the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." And guess what? We already are in that evil day. Yes, we are in this day. It says what? The days are evil. If you having all this wickedness now, people robbing each other, looting each other, you have same-sex marriages, you have all types of weird acts going around, you can literally say that this day is an evil day. Because what's really going around? Every fighting, people just want more and more money. So, hey, this is an evil day. We're in this evil time now. a lot of deceitful workers, deceiving people. Like, for example, you had people thinking that the world was going to end on May 21st. And now look at them now.
It's going to be a tough Saturday, according to one religious group in the US. By the calculations of Family Radio, today is Judgment Day and the end of the world. RT's Kellyanne Ford followed them on their mission to spread the doomsday prophecy.
Have you heard the awesome news?
Watch for what?
The world is ending.
Death, destruction, that's all you can see.
9 months ago, Eddie and Jessica Ramos hit the road to tell people just that.
Me and my wife agreed that this was the best way to do what we are supposed to do according to what the Bible is telling us to do, to warn the people.
Their 3 daughters travel with them.
I homeschooled at one point. They were in school for a little bit, and then now that it's towards the end, we decided to pull them out and keep them with us as much as possible.
Jessica and Eddie aren't alone. Theirs is just one of 4 caravans roaming the country, preaching the apocalypse. They believe the world is ending May 21st and that it's their duty to warn the people. Harold Camping, the 89-year-old founder of Family Radio, used a series of biblical calculations to arrive at May 21st, 2011. Camping did predict the end once before, in September 1994. Camping's prediction has since been branded on buses, billboards, T-shirts.
This is the greatest and the biggest advertising campaign in the world. There's never been anything like this before, since God created this world. The Bible promised that everybody, all nations, will get this message before May 21st, 2011.
And
are you willing to publicly apologize for what you said about May 21, the character?
For your mistake.
For your mistake.
I can, if people want me to apologize, I can apologize. Yes, I did not have all of that worked out as accurately as I should have, or I wish I could have had it. That doesn't bother me at all.
Many of them are selling, they're upset what they have done. It says thousands of people thought that the world was going to end on May 21st. Now that May 21st has been gone, then they're in shock now. So, but hey, that's what's going to happen, deceitful workers. So it says, verse 13, wherefore take upon you the whole arm of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the blessed breastplate of righteousness. So have your loins girt with truth, meaning, like we said before, don't be making up lies and deceitfulness. Speak the truth. Talk about the Bible. That's the truth. Having your breastplates with righteousness. And what's righteousness? Righteousness is keeping the commandments. That's when it says righteousness, because that's going to be our righteousness. Like it says, this is let's go to Deuteronomy to explain what the meaning of righteousness is, because many people, they don't understand what the word righteousness means. So this is Deuteronomy 6:25. It says, and it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our power, as he has commanded us. That's Deuteronomy 6:25. That was going to be our righteousness. So let's go back to Ephesians 6:14. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having a blessed place of righteousness, meaning you're supposed to be following the laws, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, meaning you're supposed to be talking about the gospel of Christ, what he was here for. And above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, meaning all those tricks that the wicked try to trip you up with. You're supposed to be like guarding yourself against them. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. You're supposed to be able to cut all those demonic doctrines out. None of these wicked doctrines, the May 21sters, the Branch Davidians, the Jehovah Wickednesses, the 7 Days Adventists, all those people. You're supposed to get away from those doctrines. The Episcopalian, Methodists, especially those pedophile Catholics, all those. Stay away from them. Verse 18, it says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Means supposed to always be praying. Pray without ceasing, because the power of prayer is strong. And we'll go to our last scripture, which is John 15. This is John the 15th chapter and the 18th verse. So as for the people to get upset with this doctrine that we're saying this. If the world hate you, know that it hated me before it hated you. Just like it says in 1 Thessalonians 4:8. You're not hating what we're saying. If we're coming out the Bible, you're trying to say you hate the Bible, which is what the word of the Most High. And the word was the thing that created earth. So if you hate the Lord, you must love death. So verse 19, it says, if ye were of the world would love its own. Yeah, the world would love you if you say you want to be a rapper. Yeah, the world would say, whoa, that's good. You want to be an athlete. Oh, hey, that's good. Be an athlete. Be an athlete. That's all you do. Just go around bouncing the ball, going finding holes and everything. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but because you're not of the world, you don't want to be a gangster rapper. You don't want to be a murderer, things like that. But I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hates you. Yeah, the world hates you. The world is going to despise you. Verse 20, remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. Meaning, there's going to be certain people that's going to come after you, start saying that, you know, what you're saying is wrong, pointing the finger. They're going to start walking away from you. And also, if they have kept my saying, they will keep yours too. And there's certain people that's going to go with you and say, hey, we see that you're of the Most High. We want you to dwell with us. And they're going to have truth in their hearts. And this is for those that think that they hate in Christ. So those people that just want to just ignore the New Testament. Verse 23, he that hateth me hateth my Father also. Meaning if you hate Christ, who in Hebrew name is Yahweh Shah, you hate the Most High, who in Hebrew name is Yahweh. He's the greatest of all. And guess what? The Most High, he says that he sent his son there to redeem us, which is Israel. So us, the blacks and Hispanics, that's what Christ is coming back for. He's for us. So that's why we're not supposed to have fear. We're supposed to continue in this gospel. We're supposed to continue following the commandments. So get that fear out your hearts, because there's a lot of tribulations and a lot of things that's coming to the earth. So with that, I say peace and blessings to all the brothers in Israel. This is Itazayah Razamath. Shalom.